pretty bad. Oh, for God's sake, what?
Greetings, Rex household. May we enter?
Actually, not right now. No, just, okay, all right, come on in.
Oedipus Rex, for many hours we have suffered from the plagues, and now we come to you once more seeking aid.
Is this a bad time? Yes? No. Have you found the murder? Never mind.
Sorry about that.
Oedipus, what happened?
Jocasta left a bottle of ketchup open on the floor, and I fell on it face first.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I guess I didn't see it because I'd already stabbed out my eyes with her knitting needles.
Oh, why did you do that?
Creon, I couldn't take it anymore.
But why stab your eyes out?
Because I couldn't bear to see the horror of what I'd done, and my life was so terrible I had to do something.
Well, I don't mean to question your logic or anything, but I don't see how this is going to make your life a whole lot better.
Oh, Creon, I have nothing left.
What about your children?
Oh, they don't count. I had them with my mom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but look, it's not over yet. I know that everything that happened, it looks like a tragedy, but it's not over. You're still a local hero, and Thebes needs you.
Oh, face it, Creon. I haven't done a thing right since I left Corinth.
No way! You're Oedipus Rex! You can do anything! You solved the Sphinx's riddle!
I never solved it.
What?
I couldn't solve the riddle. It was too hard. When the Sphinx asked me, I just gave up and killed it.
You what?
Actually, I beat it to death with the tire iron I keep in the trunk of my chariot. And then I buried it in a shallow grave by the side of the road.
Oh, God. Well, actually, that explains a lot. I think it sort of still counts as solving the riddle.
I'm a fraud, Creon. The story everyone believes, the scene in that painting there, it never happened.
Is that why you hated the painting so much?
Yes. Also, I was pretty naked in the painting. It's really seriously awkward.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Creon, now I know that these plagues are my fault. I can't keep being a burden to the people of Thebes. I need you to promise me something.
Yes, anything.
You need to move into this house and watch over my children in my place. I need to keep my promise to the neighbors. I need to leave town and never come back.
Wow, I feel a little strange just moving in and replacing you.
It needs to be done.
Okay, I'll do it.
One more thing. Creon, my brother/uncle, promise me you'll look after my children.
Aye, sir.
Aye?
I'll see to it personally.
See?
Oh, gee, clearly you're upset right now.
Creon, I must leave at once, and I cannot be dissuaded. But before I go, may I see one of my children one last time?
May you see them?
See?
I'm sorry. Look, I'll bet your eldest. She's probably still awake. And Oedipus, you're kind of gruesome right now. So I want you to at least promise me this. You won't say anything to her that might upset her too much.
Okay, Creon, I promise.
Hello, Father. It is I, your beloved daughter Antigone.
Hi, it's Antigone!
My darling girl, come here. I'd like to have a word with you before I leave.
Yes, Father? Father, behind your eyes!
Oh, Antigone, your mother's dead. She's dead, and I'm your father. Sweetie, I just want you to know that I'm leaving now because, well, I'm ashamed of my entire family. So ashamed that I'd rather risk death in exile than have to be in this place another minute. And you, my child, born in sin, it sickens me to be near you most of all.
Oh, well, I understand. I wish you well, Father, and be comforted to know that we'll all be fine here in Thebes.
I doubt it. I mean, it's quite likely that misfortune will continue to rain down upon this entire family. Like, I don't know, maybe your brothers, Eteocles and Polynices, will wage a fatal war against one another, and you never know. Creon will be king at this point, may refuse to bury one of them with honor because he was all aggressive, which you might be upset by, and so you might try and bury them yourself, which will send Creon into like a rage-like thing, and then he might banish you to starve to death in a cage, in spite of the fact that you're engaged to his son, your cousin, which I don't agree with, by the way. And then, you know, he'll change his mind maybe, but it'll be too late, and you will have hung yourself, and his son will have killed himself. You know, something like that.
Okay, time for Dad to leave now, Antigone.
Oh, my Father, know that I'll love you no matter what. So blinded am I by my affection for you.
Blinded? Oh, okay, now, my family, I must wander blindly out into the world. Blind?
Hey, you said it this time.
Oh, I know. As I stumble on alone, I beg you to remember me as a man who tried to be good, and take this as a cautionary tale. If you're ever about to murder 3 men by the highway, always check to see if one of them is your father first.
You who live in my ancestral Thebes,
Behold
this Oedipus!
Him who knew the famous riddles and was a man most masterful.
His wife, so hot, and the dew of mountains sweet.
The homeowners could only drone with envy.
Legs.
See him now, and see the breakers of misfortune swallow him.
Look upon that last day always. Look upon him, and remember.
If you rely on the notes of spark,
The spark notes of simplicity, you too may end up with no wife, no life, and no...
Fine. Say it.